a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Panthers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Motion from the wideout. Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Parker. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. This offense has it with really good field position. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah, come on, you should hold the time out, my boy.
Took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Crowd got lit for a second. I love him.
From the gun, looking for a man. Throws for the tight end.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I fucking read the play and that's...
Touchdown, Florida International. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
bullshit.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He one of the ones now?
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Parker. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Right. Hold that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Troy was able to walk off the field there in Veterans Memorial Stadium with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Running into the open space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their...
Breaks into the
Come
open.
on, son. That shit is whack.
He's at the 50, the 30, the 20.
Oh my gosh, man.
Touchdown,
He's not
Panthers.
even like
How
that,
about
bro.
this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's my fault for
This
that,
offense
man.
does a
When he
really
came out
nice
on,
job mixing
fucking
and
flex
matching
on.
when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And when you can finish like that on the ground, why bother throwing an 88-yard run for the touchdown? They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
So he had a touchdown on a pick that should have been a
Not going to give
play that
him a
should have
chance to
been a
make a play as
pick.
they
Touchdown
move
on
that
me.
thing through the
That's
end
my
zone.
fault. Pass committed.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like... You know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Parker. It's complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give on the inside. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense and beautiful pass.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Fireworks aplenty in this first quarter, and these two teams put up some numbers as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Rides to back and leaves it.
Yeah.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I really don't understand the play call. Calling it like third and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on third and long.
FIU will line up to punt. First time. The snap to the up man. They'll fake it.
Yeah, I knew that was
Stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
The Terrapins looking to convert on fourth down. On the option.
He's able to fucking get the pitch off, and I can't.
Past the 20.
I can tell what kind of game this is going to be, bro. I can already tell what kind of game this is going to be.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
Of course, he picks it up. He doesn't stumble.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
He's right in front of you. Why are you throwing it high?
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to throw, it's Parker. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Under fire. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab on the left.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, bro.
Gonna get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
That's the same way I lost to this dude last year or the year before.
And it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Really no drama at all to making that call and going for it on 4th down, and they make it pay off.
No drama. It'd be drama if you didn't go for it. If you were that big of a scaredy cat and you didn't want to go for it on 4th down, you need to find some other game to play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Offensive coordinators feel really smart when the run game opens, especially early in the game, because now everything is at their disposal and the defense is already on their heels.
A run for the quarterback. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth
Got a
down.
goat lineup, I ain't gonna lie.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short
But that's a
gain.
foul.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Under fire. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. 3rd down conversions are huge.
I hate this.
And they're at the 35. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
and I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways.
Because why did I get like bumped?
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to play the field position.
Oh, there's a bump animation.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they
Off vert.
Dropping back, it's Parker. They're working that left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Wow.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rush is on him. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? This defense happy with how that last play
I've never seen an offensive pass interference in a while. That's crazy.
This is why I don't like Westbrook.
I'm sure I don't disrespect Westbrook.
Like I got stunned. I never seen one of my niggas get stunned.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
That's a foul. Come on.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Picks up
Thank you.
Down, still moving. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up.
Because he's tired?
Plays.
Yeah.
You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast. I know.
Breaks into the open. to the end zone.
That was luck.
I stumbled again.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that
And these niggas missing.
to get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their
Wow.
And the
Wow.
extension is good. They're up 35-24. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Shit niggas be passing out of.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more
Good
than that.
hit.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like
It's an
this,
easy
it's all
shot.
about
Oh,
somebody
Drake's.
stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously,
Come
the game's
on.
looking like it might get out of hand.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There he goes. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown.
Gotta make that cut.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike
Trust me.
quickly,
I
and
should
dig.
have
Quickly
made.
put it on the board.
Good either way.
Kickoff unit has been busy.
How? How?
And they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this
My
from
niggas
inside
will never
the
be in no
5.
fucking passing lane like that.
Really disciplined
Look,
job
that's
by
like,
the
it's the same pass.
down there and make the stop at the 19.
The same kind of pass.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you
I tried to stop.
have to better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
FIU set up with another first down. Gets the back moving. The give on the option. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it
Lights
in this
boom.
game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get
Because
the run game
I'm not trying to lean. I'm not trying to lean.
Those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really
That shit is
good
corny.
job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Parker. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Maryland! And the punishment has been extended.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
A quick timeout called by the kicking team here.
Timeout. More international.
Gotta make that right.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands
shit
team
over and
will be
over.
able to recover the ball.
Wow, the fourth?
What happened?
No, the fourth. My game.
Here comes the Maryland offense
Oh, it's
back
like a
on
lot.
the
They didn't even
field.
know he was on the floor.
And now one of the most satisfying moments in
I knew the game was already over, but that was just stuff
ran
playing.
away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right? For an offensive coordinator, getting ready to go into victory formation.
When I seen that nigga line up, I already knew what was up.
It seemed like everything he's dialing today.
They had Shay, Julius, Saw. Those are the three niggas right. Those are the three niggas right there.
They get the win. On to next.
And on top of that, he had Braun and I forgot who this other guy was.
Tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down.
Shay and Saw is enough. Just them two.
Pick and roll, pick and just that's it.
Match up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse them.
Ingram.
He got Ingram too.
He had, yeah. Come on. Walking behind the back.
And they take a knee on fourth down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it.
That's a good shot.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Well, reaching shit ain't gonna work, bro. That was me.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys...
See, if I put switch on that, then they're not gonna switch. That's what should be throwing me off. Oh. That's not who I fucking passed it to. Only I never see niggas get a fucking moving screen like. Cause do not be getting that shit. Cause constantly run a pick and roll every time. Yeah, bro, like. My niggas is never in a passing lane like that. Not a moving screen, right? Nah. Thank you. Shot shit.
We are in the year 2030. That's crazy. Oh, Parker.
That has to go